So we've got an Earth tree and a Halic tree? What the bloody hell is a Halic tree? Nepheli? I need answers. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, so bridge going even further. I see the scarab all the way over there. And that would lead me towards those two rooms, huts and whatnot. And meanwhile, this is continuing. Question, are you Albus? You are definitely not Albus. I'm thinking. Nope. Sorry. But you shouldn't attack me. Definitely should not attack me. You are golden, however, aren't you? And of course I can't see that from right over here. Alright, alright, alright. Yes, everything is fine for now. Still don't trust it. It's way too quiet. And I can still summon. You're glowing. Why the bloody hell are you glowing? Also, I don't know where these remains are, but I will take an ivory sickle from somewhere. Sickle fashioned from ivory. Weapon carried by aged Albinaurics. These weapons are evidence of their dedication to the Halic tree, despite never having entered its presence. What is an... Does the Halic tree... Surely the Halic tree has nothing to do with poison, right? Like, I'm currently not seeing any sign that the poison is by an unnatural cause. Like, there's absolutely nothing seeping from the walls, or anything of that matter. Which brings me to you glowing. If I have to make a guess, either it's glowing randomly, or... Albus? Albus?
Please, no. Dear me.
You need to work...
A clue.
Yeah, it's the light.
No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
You can speak, so that means you hold secrets. And I want answers in regard to what the hell is going on with this place, and how are you still alive?
Wait then. You're not one of them.
Do I look like one of them?
Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus, an Albinauric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Cursemongers have destroyed everything.
Cursemongers?
No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemonger's hands.
Halic Tree secret medallion? There's multiple medallions.
And if you should meet the young Albinauric Latenna,
I have met her.
then please give it to her.
What the hell is this? And also, I really need to turn on the light, because, yeah, it definitely is dark. And for YouTube, I am already brightening the scene a little bit, so it may look a tiny bit washed out at times, but, yeah. There's multiple medallions. Join medallions to operate the Grand Lift of Rold. So we've got the Grand Lift of Dictus and the Grand Lift of Rold. And we have found neither. Wonderful. Right half of a split medallion depicting the Halic Tree. Brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoined will activate the Grand Lift of Rold, granting access to a hidden path. In other words, this secret medallion will guide the bearer to the land of Miquella's Halic Tree. Please give me more answers.
A chosen land awaits us, Albinaurics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose.
Yeah.
My legs will soon fade. and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinaurics.
Oh dear. Albus? Rest in peace, Albus. Rest in peace. I will definitely, before I do anything foolish and stupid, I am gonna go directly back to the... I will talk with Nefeli Lou for a moment. Because Gideon is after this medallion, isn't he? Might you know more about your father? Or your adopted father?
Put this time. And though the suffering can
You
just
do
to
not.
the let the scars
Okay, I've got no clue what's going on. I can easily get back here. Latenna? The Albinauric? Which kind of explains the whole she's not a frog person, but... What is going on? And... honestly, I'm really sorry for your friend.
I told the all-hearing brute already that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me?
Well, no,
Was
not
my
actually.
other half not enough?
I actually have got a secret medallion, and I'm very sorry to say, but Albus is no longer with us.
Do you speak true? So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I've no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Latenna, an Albinauric, the same as old Albus.
I'm sorry, I have a
My
lot of
apologies
questions.
for my coarse words earlier.
Don't worry.
I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute.
Yeah, I think I know
I
who you're
hope
talking
that you will
about.
Forgive me.
Assuming that Gideon killed your friend, I don't blame you.
The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider doing me a great service? I must go
Depends.
back. There is something I must do, even if I must say farewell to my wolf Lobo. Will you show me the way? To the land of Omenkiller's haylick tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half.
I was gonna say, I have got no clue where this land of the sacred Halleck tree is. Nor do I know a lot about this Miquella in the first place. I will hear your request, sure. Especially if you tell me where the other half is.
Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erd Tree, in Castle Sol, on the mountaintops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold.
Yeah, that's still gonna take a while before I get there. Just to be clear on that.
Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo.
Wait.
Call upon me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
I am getting more and more questions. You're a spirit, Ash? But you were alive? So can a spirit Ash still be alive? Lieutenant the Albinauric. I wish I could pet you. I have so many questions. Summons the spirit of Latenna the Albinauric. A rare case of one who chose to become a spirit voluntarily. You don't choose to become a spirit. Normally. Latenna was renowned as a deft magic archer, but having lost her beloved wolf companion Lobo, she cannot move from the place where she was summoned. She can't walk. Is that what Albus also meant? Like the immovable fate of the Albinauric? Do their legs just give out at some point in time? And is that why she never moved from here? And she used Lobo to get around? Getting around with Lobo sounds honestly really cool. But also just worsens the entire situation of Lobo being killed. Okay, well, I think I might want to keep this out of Gideon's hands. I have many questions regarding the entire situation, but I do feel like I maybe should not give the medallion to Gideon if he asks. Unless there's a very good reason, but... yeah, right now I have a lot of questions regarding Gideon. And quite a lot less trust. Which brings me back to the village of the Albinaurics. Which brings me back to a real quick hop, skip and jump. The valley. Again, I asked before. Maybe you have changed your mind now and think of something different. Your friends are trying to haunt me, so everything is fine.
But
Hi.
this time,
Yeah, you grown woman.
Cannot be undone.
Yeah, justice, just to the oppressors. Alright, well, I guess they're asking for it, but I can't help it. You guys will just have to do your thing. Leave me be, I'll leave you be. Simple as that. Which brings me back to you. Are you one of the oppressors? Because you are definitely different from our friends. And you're dealing with poison. And I am definitely not feeling sad about trying to hurt you like this. Although to be fair, oh, you definitely are an oppressor. Because you bleed red. Unlike all of the other folk. And also, do you give Miranda power all the time? Because that's a very nice farming point for you. Okay, so this was then leading absolutely nowhere else. Right? That only leaves the bridge and the pain and suffering that possibly lies beyond it. Which means this is gonna be fun. Which means you are very likely with your friends going to cause issues. Do I need that scarab? I know for a fact. Oh yeah, can I do without the lock on? That's the one. That's the one I need. Ow. Rude. Super rude. You guys move around too much. For people who have got issues with their legs? I mean, not that many issues. But they're definitely looking a little bit feeble. They look kind of see-through. Okay, I will sit. I will take this item, and I will definitely murder you. Get over here, get over here. That's it. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. Go, don't roll off, everything is fine. What are we dealing with here? Hi. Hi, Nepheli. You wanted to take care of the oppressors. We may have found them. And they have definitely left an absolute mess. Okay, normally I'm really not one to summon, but... also summoning means I quite possibly can't use my Spirit Ash. She would otherwise take this adventure on her own. Sure. Nefelli, I'm on your side, I believe. So, these people don't look like the Albinauric, so let me help you. If you help me. And that really means I definitely can't... But can I still summon? I could still summon. Can I summon and use Spirit Ashes? I believe I can. Okay, Nefelli, I know you're not very talkative. But let's have at it with our friends. Well, to be fair, it's quiet. I'm still anticipating a fog wall, but that can't actually happen here, so... Friend? Unless you want to talk? Oh, you've got dogs. You have got dogs, and I have a friend who definitely won't care about killing this Omenkiller. No, dog, don't. You... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, good sir. Oh. Nefelli, was that you? This Omenkiller is getting slaughtered. That may have been a little bit overkill. Just a little bit. I am definitely surprised by how awesome you look, and also Vindsvept the Headless, of course. Nefelli has lightning? I'm liking her. Crucible Knot Talisman. Reduces damage from an impact of headshots. That probably will never happen to us, but maybe. Nice. A talisman fashioned from a bony knot that embodies the aspect of various creatures said to have grown on the human body long ago. Well, that's gross. A vestige of the crucible of primordial life, born partially of devolution. It was considered a signifier of the divine in ancient times, but is now increasingly disdained as an impurity as civilization has advanced. It sounds gross for sure. Either way, I will take your thin piece bones. You are awesome. I like my wolves, but honestly, you are pretty awesome. I am not gonna jump down here, because we still have got a dog to deal with. And more items, which is from the dog. Beast blood, thank you. Okay, how many more? Just one? That's fair. I'm sorry, friends, but no more eating. Dinner time's over. Of course I don't have to ride. I never have to ride to enter all of these houses. I want to, but that would be against the law. Probably. Goodbye, Lethal. Thank you for your help. Well, I'd call this a intriguing trip, for sure. And there's still some items left here and there. Yup. Let's see. Any more trouble? Not gonna jump out to me. Runark, hello. I really need more of those. And what were you hiding all the way over here? Still no message. You might be waiting a very long time for any kind of message of survivors, because I think they might all be dead. But well spotted regardless. Anyway, we helped kill this Omenkiller. Which makes me curious as to what Nefelli now has to say. If she still is around here, of course. Nefelli, did you move on from here? You most definitely did. In that case, let me quickly sit down and see if you return here, or if I have to meet you at the roundtable hold. And she's most definitely gone. Alright, then if I am no longer in combat with these fellow folk, if they leave me be, eventually, here we go. To the roundtable hold we go. Why is... Ensha, the royal remains? What happened to the pact of no aggression? How are you able to fight me? Where is everyone else? How are you fighting me? You are Gideon's little personal bodyguards. You're after the medallion, aren't you? Nope. No gravity magic for you. No. Okay, it would really help if I... Oh, I can do that too. The more effective. What's going on here? Well, he was certainly being clingy. Clinging bone. What? Horrific weapon made of a hardened skeletal arm wielded by Ensha of the royal remains. Fitted by placing one's hand into the fist's grip until they dig in. O clinging creature, a king relinquishes not the hand. Okay, lifesteal fist. Skill that demonstrates mastery of the art of controlling vital energies. A slow, controlled punch with an energy-infused fist that renders foes unconscious and steals their HP. Only effective against foes of human build, of course. Yeah, I am definitely getting way too many questions. Hi.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
I would like to learn what the bloody hell is going on. I'm not really giving you any prayer books. Not yet, at least. D, any answers? You can talk to me about Roger.
Are you acquainted with a man named Roger?
Maybe.
You know, the piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony.
Yes.
He was a formidable spellblade in times past. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart and clear of mind. No more, though. You see him now, ravaged by thorns, muttering and rambling, like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch. Take well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death.
Yeah.
When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside. Breaks them.
Roger might have found something he was not supposed to, or maybe he did something that he was not supposed to, because on my thumbnail save I went back all the way to the phase in order to retrack my movements, and basically there was a bloodstain, and that bloodstain showed someone looking like Roger getting this very same status effects that I endured while fighting the crab that was afflicted by death here, Death Blight. Once Roger came here, he looked the way that he did right now, with the whole tree root business. You definitely are afflicted.
Always good to see you safe.
Yeah, I'm safe, you're not. I'm not sure what your fate is, but I do fear you may have to make final amends and whatnot. And as for making final amends... Well, Ensha, I guess you died. Gideon, I will be with you in a short moment. Royal Remains, Helm, Armor, Gauntlets, and Greaves. Nice. I honestly was really hoping that Nepheli would be back here. But she's not. Well, in that case, I guess we won't be chatting with Nepheli. Meanwhile, Royal Remain Greaves. Greaves graced with gold human bones. Wonderful. worn by the unspeaking adherent of Sir Gideon the All-Knowing. Slowly replenishes HP when HP is reduced. What? It is said that the bones belong to an ancient lord, the soulless king, the lord of the lost and desperate, who was known as Ensha. Ensha was the lord of lost and desperate. I definitely have questions. Definitely creepy. Probably not fitting my style. Really not fitting my current style. Maybe the pants? Maybe the pants. Or would it be considered as heavy armor? No, it would still be good. You would get more weight, of course. Less vitality, less physical damage reduction in total. No, that's not part of my fashion. Alright, back to the Scholar's Soldier Greaves. At least I think I was wearing those. Now I'm really not sure anymore. Gideon! Answers! What the hell happened?
You. What is it?
What might it be? I have questions about Bloody Ensha and the fact that I was brought here. Somehow he was able to attack me, which really brings forth a lot of questions in regards to how. How did he break the pact of non-aggression or get me here in a separate dimension that did not have the pact of non-aggression? Which also instantly makes you think of, okay, how did he even do that? Is there a separate dimension? What is the roundtable hold that we are at? I have questions, I want answers. You're not getting this medallion.
Oh, my apologies for that nasty business.
You know about it?
Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems.
Ahead of himself?
As his master, I'd like to express my regret.
Ahead of
But
what?
Now, Ensha is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore.
Oh, is he now? Yeah, I'm not done talking.
Ah, yes. By way of apology, allow me to tender some advice in regard to the half of the secret medallion you possess. Find the Albinauric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Liurnia. She knows the location of the medallion's counterpart, I'm sure.
Oh, are you now? What do you know about these secret medallions? Because I've never seen them in the first place. I don't know who you are talking about.
Find the Albinauric woman. She hides in a cave.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's... I guess that's all fine and dandy. You are not off the hook, mister. Because I don't know what the hell happened, but Ensha does not act on his own, I'm assuming. And neither would I imagine that he has the ability to break the pact of non-aggression. And with you being the supposed leader of this place for now, I am keeping my eye on you. Oh, how I wish that Nepheli was around here so that I could ask her some questions in regards to her father, adoptive father, Sir Brute. Surely you don't have any answers, right? Yeah, I have returned indeed, and absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'll go forth for sure. But I am left with way too many bloody questions at this point in time. Which for now I guess means time for us to return in search of our knight in shining armor, and likewise apparently dealing with the possible boss right around the corner. And if I have to make a guess, Crystallions, crystal, I'm hoping / assuming that they are gonna be weak to strike damage. Hello, Glints of Firefly, thank you. I'm definitely hoping and assuming that they are weak to strike damage. Because otherwise crystal may be very fragile. Because if they are capable of making this, Fashioned from pure crystal, impossible for a human to do so. They were here, right? A little bit further to the west. People definitely died. But everything is fine here right now. Hello, my friends. Yeah, I'll leave you be. I'll just take the side entrance right over here. I am gonna get myself into a lot of trouble, I'm guessing. Likewise, I do have a decent amount of souls, but this is fine. Totally fine. I will take care of you two. Because you will bother me while I'm busy here. Probably. Well, you heard something. And I did see 2 of you. I can't do backstabs with a whip. I'm only doing what? Yep. You are definitely... Oh, you are for sure weak to strike if my... my normal... Weapon 3. I'm sorry. Oi. Little bit too much of that, my friends. You do not care about normal damage. My god, that difference is mental. Oi. You do not know when to stop stabbing. Oi. Enough with that. Stop it. Thank you. Well, that barely gave me any souls. I was semi-expecting this to be a boss encounter. But if you're just normal enemies, then... No. Really, what is your deal with being such a nugget? I keep forgetting. No. You are annoying. Absolutely annoying. Cut it out. Cut it out. Here we go. And away. And away. Get that stamina back. Oi. No. No. Well, thank you for the flask back, but... You guys are weird. And I'm left with, again, so many questions. What are Crystallians? Why are Crystallians? Where did you come from? And I want all you doing some fireflies. Were you guarding anything other than just some fireflies? Or is this just, again, a similar situation to the snails, where it's like, yeah, we put a cool enemy here, but then we have absolutely nothing to truly reward you with other than some resources that you probably can just get by running past. Again, being oh so weird. This might actually be the very same crystal structures that we saw at the snails. Yeah, I'm for sure weirded out. But I at least got something in return for all of this, so I guess I will take that and I will be happy with it, and I will let my eyes go all hazy because, oh, bloody hell. Definitely beautiful. Okay, was there anything else over here? Because I do see a skull that we didn't get before. There we go. And where the hell are we in between here? Maybe I still missed something? I honestly have no clue, but the fact that we know that there sometimes just isn't anything at all really makes me think that, yeah, we found what we wanted. Alright, in that case, I guess we shall move on. We shall remove this marker, perfect. Which means either we continue over here and go to this tower, and also the earth tree, or I try and focus on that which is currently still unexplored. We did go over here. This island, this shrine, the sunken town, and possibly the glintstone key. I think I'm gonna stick to the water for now, and then we will focus on whatever. Why are you guiding me north? Like, I should be guided here to Relicaria. So why are you... You are quite possibly guiding me towards... Oh, you. Gideon told us of Volcano Manor. I think that might be leading us there then. That's why it's pointing. But anyway, I have my goal. That island first. And that direction we shall go. And once again, I am so bloody happy with my whip. Although, we're decently elevated now, aren't we? Well, not that elevated. Well, that's fine, I guess. Does that mean there's anything remaining down here? I hear you. Where are you? Where are you? I want you. Because of course I don't know what you are, but I will have you. And you will go down without being spotted by me. There we go. Don't fall. That's it. Someone's missing stone too. I shall take it. Well, that's a decent reward at least. Although not necessarily from the Crystallians, but... And now I just need to find my way down. I see a side of grace all the way in the distance, I believe. But we have got our heading. So the question, can we just jump down here? Yes, we can. Absolutely wonderful. Can we explore this area without getting into trouble? No. No, we can't. Because I am just absolutely brilliant in getting into trouble. Why are you sitting in a chair in a misty swamp at this point in time, basically? There is no way you hurt me. Why? Just let me sneak up on you and kill you. No, I don't... Okay. Okay, well, we found out... Oh. We found out what the fog is that you had. A little trick up your sleeve. Thank God that's not Death Blight. I hate how I get trapped inside of your pincers. I really need to learn to jump out of that and not try and roll, because that really is not working. Anyway, you. Why are you sitting here? Of all places. I don't know. I really don't know. Either way, you are carrying a large bloody stick compared to the others. There's definitely a lot of you. Okay, are we relatively safe? Yes, we are. Are you guys gonna cause me issues? Very likely. Oh, we've got the flowers again. Does that mean we have got a big flower too? We got a skull. It's 200 runes. I can always use them. And they won't notice me anyway. Get rid of these flowers. The element of surprise was gone anyway. How about you guys walk through the poison? I'm sure you'll love it. Yeah. I know I don't. Seriously. Is a bloody big stick, but not big enough. Hi, friends. I'm sorry. I was dealing with your friends. I hate these little buggers. Go away. Don't bring your mother into this. Please. Luckily you're on your own, and thank God that you always give me some flasks back. That is always very much appreciated. Okay, you know what? On the map, this looked like a much larger area. Though I do believe I see a flower. Friends? You really should not turn your back on me. Why are you turning your back on me? I know you would kill me if you had the chance. So... don't take it personal. Wait. Is that my blood? That might be my blood. That is probably my blood. Okay, I thought I was looking at a flower. What the hell is going on here? Wasn't expecting weak foe. Wasn't expecting whatever the hell this is. Blood roses. Rose Church. Greetings. How? Ow. Good. I might be fighting you in your own area. Not a fan of that. Definitely not a fan of that. How about you stop this madness before it gets too worse for you? And this would increase... Yep. Oh, and that would slow me down as well. Well, that's a nasty little spell of yours. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 12. Thank you. Which does... Cursed Blood Pots. Which would even be... requiring a ritual pot too. Well, that's fun. Throw to douse enemy with a cursed blood. Decorated with the crest of the Lord of Blood. Well, brilliant! Throw at enemies to douse them in a cursed blood, causing summoned spirits to assail them with rabid fervor. Wait. Does that turn your own spirits against you? A childhood memory of the Lord of Blood. I don't want to know what the hell this Lord of Blood's memory or childhood was like, because that sounds horrible. If he turned into a Lord of Blood in the long run. Where are you? I hear you. I want you. I definitely want you. Okay, you're just Estes. You, however, are different. This is gonna be a trap. This is gonna be a... not gonna be a trap. Blood Flame Blade. Okay, we're dealing with blood for sure. Wonderful. Enchants right hand armament with Blood Flame. A Blood Oath incantation granted by the Lord of Blood. Engulfs armament held in the right hand with Blood Flame. This incantation can be cast while in motion. After dealing damage, Blood Flame continues to build up onset of blood loss for a very short time. That is cool. What does it need? 12 Faith, 10 Arcane. Well, it certainly sounds cool. I will keep that in mind. We don't need to kill you. I am not a great fan of this Lord of Blood. Because it looks bloody gross. But I do have many questions regarding him. So, yeah. I am definitely intrigued. Hi. Wait, are you? I never went back to you. I never went back to you. Hi, Barry. Don't tell me that I was not supposed to kill whatever was inside of there, cause too late.
I wonder if we were to spec into incantations a little and would use that Blood Flame Blade on our Bloodhound's Fang, seeing how it strangely enough can be buffed. Could we become a Lord of Blood too?